The young man watched the village girl carefully as she arranged the plantain on the charcoal. Her movements were calm, confident. She wasn't trying to impress him. She wasn't flattering. She was simply helping. For the first time in many months, the disguised billionaire felt something strange. Respect. The girl dusted her hands and stepped back and said,
Now they will cook properly.
for a moment, they both stood silently. The smell of
You
the
seem
roasted
to know
plantain
a
filled the
lot.
air.
When you grow
Then
up
the
poor,
young
you
man
learn
asked
many
a
things.
question.
Tell me something. If a poor man asked you to marry him, would you accept?
Marriage is not about money, it is about character. A rich man with a bad heart is worse than a poor man with a good one.
The young man froze. Those words struck him deeply. For years, women had chased him because of his wealth, his mansion, his cars, his power. But this girl, she didn't even know who he really was. And yet, she spoke the truth without fear. The young man slowly stood up. He looked around the quiet village road.
There is
Then he
something I
took
must tell you.
a deep breath and said,
Look, over there.
A long black luxury
Good
car
day.
slowly drove towards them and stopped beside them. The guest stepped back in shock. The driver quickly stepped out and bowed respectfully. The village girl stared in disbelief. Her eyes moved from the driver to the expensive car, then back to the young dusty plantain seller. But the dusty plantain seller was gone. Standing before her is a wealthy man, a billionaire. She is now totally confused. She asked, "What is happening?"
My name is Daniel. I own several companies in the city. I came to this village pretending to be a poor because I wanted to find someone who could see my heart, not my money. And today I finally found that person.
You are joking.
No,
Daniel
I'm not.
said, "No, I am not." He picked one of the roasted plantain from the grill and handed it to her. He said, "You are
And
still
you are
the
still the
only
only person who
person
corrected
who
how I
corrected
roast
me
them.
on how I roasted them." The girl was silent, completely stunned. Daniel looked at her sincerely and said,
You are mine
And you are mine.
forever.
the mysterious plantain seller was actually a billionaire
Thank you all.
searching for true love, and the girl who corrected him was a poor village girl who was